Hey guys, want to learn more about the energy of colors and what they mean and how you can incorporate them into your art practice? Well then stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome to Letitia Houston Art, where I'm spreading a little light to the world through the canvas. So I wanted to create a little series about colour and the energy behind them, because I use a lot of colour in my artwork, and I've loved colour since I was little. So I use colour quite intuitively. I've never learned from a colour wheel or a colour palette. I just experiment and play and know the right colours to put together. So I wanted to talk to you about the energy of colours and how to use it in your art and what it means, and let's have some fun with it. So I want to start today with the colour yellow. Yay! Yellow like the sun! So come in, learn a little more and enjoy the video, and let me know what your favourite colour is. I'd love to hear from you. See you soon. Okay, let's talk about the color yellow. Yellow, the sunshine, you are the sunshine of my life. La 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 la. So when I think of yellow, I think of sunshine, I think of warmth, I think of radiant joy, I think of light, and I think of creativity and a happy feeling. That's the energy of the color yellow. Yellow in art is classified as one of the primary colours, along with blue and red, because no other colours can be made from them. It's also one of the warm tone spectrum. So that's colours that generate a feeling of heat, of warmth. So that's your reds, that's your yellows, and that's your oranges. So feelings that come from these colours can include happiness, they can include joy, spontaneity and optimism. To red, where it's more passionate, there's fire, there's even aggression. That's the feelings that can come from those warm colour tones. So if you want to inject warmth into your paintings or drawings, then these are some of the colours to incorporate. When you think of some of these colours as well, if you look at advertising and brands, for instance, say McDonald's, they've got the colour of red and they've got the colour of yellow for their main symbol, and these two colours are stimulating. So they are stimulating your taste buds. They're triggering you to be hungry and want to eat. So every time you see the sign, you're like, yeah, I could do with a burger right now. Tricky, tricky. So if we break down the colours a little further and talk about them, let's see. So when we look at your really intense bright yellow as a colour, that's a colour that can be quite polarising, because if you are in that type of energy for too long, it can be overstimulating. So for instance, you walk into a takeaway shop or a shop that has some food, and all the colours and walls and branding is bright yellow, really intense. After a while, you're probably going to want to get out of that place. And that's, branding again, because it may well be a takeaway shop where they don't have a lot of room and they want it to be, you come in, get your food, and get out. That's probably the way that they set it up. So next time you are out and about and you go look at shops or you walk into a space, check the energy of it. Look at the colours that they hold, or what the brands are trying to represent. You can feel it. So that's one of the colour tones of yellow. And when you want to look at the lighter spectrum of yellow with a tint, say white, white represents purity and innocence. So when you add that together, you get a baby yellow. And that's why it's called that, because the lighter spectrum and the white represents youth, innocence. So the innocence of a baby. So that's where you get baby yellow. And then when you add the tint of, and also to add, white is the feminine aspect. So it's a softer color, makes the color softer. But when you add the tint of black, that's a masculine color. So it makes it deeper and yeah, it just holds that masculine type of energy when you add black to a color, like a mustard yellow I'd be talking about. And on that becomes then a dull yellow. So the flip side energy of yellow is one of decay, disease, jealousy, because when you think of things, think of, say, yellow fever. That comes from the energy of that color. So that's a little bit about the energy of yellow. Yellow is also the color of the third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, and it's the powerhouse of our gut feelings and our intuition, personal will, and ego and self-identity. So even when you look at the type of food that you eat, notice what kind of the colors of the foods that you're eating. So for instance, I eat a lot of bananas. So you may well be operating out of that chakra. Just food for thought. I also eat a lot of leafy greens, and green is the color of the heart chakra. But we'll get to that when we get to the color green. So that's a little bit about yellow. Overall, it is a really bright, optimistic color. So if you're feeling a little bit low, inject yellow in your life, whether it be that you paint it or whether you have yellow nail polish, or add a piece of clothing or jewelry that has yellow in it, and it will uplift your soul. It's an uplifting color. It's also aligned with the ruler of Mars and the Sun. In the zodiac, it's associated with the sign Leo. It's radiant warmth, it's outward expression. And that's the masculine with the sun. So that's a little bit about yellow and how you can incorporate it and some of the meanings of it. I'd love to know what your favorite color is. Write me a comment below, and if you like the video, feel free to subscribe. My favorite colors are orange and blue. We're going to get to those. So I'll be popping up in another couple of days, and we'll get to the next color, which is gold. So I'll see you soon. Bye.